really hope the truth is actually covered this offseason. I really hope the truth of, like, Team Liquid actually gets covered.
Contract is gone this year, so I think I'm not here. I think high chance.
Not even being in contention of winning, just feels terrible.
All of our practices went to waste.
And I thought to myself, this is the worst performance I've ever seen in League of Legends in the history of the organization.
Is that true? Yeah, it probably is.
So we had a quick chat last night, and I just want to refresh you guys on what we spoke about, right? We're not going to be defined by what our scrim win rate was. We're going to be defined about whether we can actually win the games on stage. Okay, we're a team that has a lot of experience. Let's go out there and use that, and let's show up today on stage for each other. Okay? Because we do not want to go out on this season with how we have been performing in the last month. We are a better team than this. Let's go out there and show that today.
I think I've mentioned this to other people, but I felt like from EWC to Worlds was like me trying to like hold water in my hands, and like little bits of water are trickling out. Like I could feel this year, first 2 weeks of spring, we came back together and we felt good. And then like I had the water in my hand, and as the year's going on, like our good players just like trickling through my fingers.
So far, this has been a really rough split. Like, actually, probably my roughest split as the LCS LTA head coach. I think that when I look at the progress we're making, we're probably not improving fast enough to feel like we're in a position where we can win at the moment, which is.
I don't like the way people use the word
frustration,
improving
and it's honestly
anymore, because it's just a
quite
fake
disheartening.
I'll
To me,
elaborate
it's
on
like
that more
even
later.
scream at like top time or like not be happy, it's fine if you can play well in the stage.
Yeah, I mean that's why I said first time against what I seemed like our level or lower level teams.
Yeah.
We were like genuinely getting shit on, so I was just so disgruntled, so upset.
I think that's
that-
kind of overthinking, in my opinion. They can be good. We lose like individual each other, not like team play. So it's
I agree.
so it's like if your picks your problem, you're gonna win this like tournament game. So you should not care.
I mean, I actually really agree with what Impact says. Like sometimes losing scrims is actually really, really good. Points out like your weaknesses. I think losing too many scrims can become bad.
Lion, continue on. Beating a
I don't know, I think
dead
viewing
horse,
scrims as wins and losses
2-1.
inherently, like,
Mountain of
I think if you're
victory
trying to
on
win and you
Team
can't, that's a problem. I think if you're not trying to necessarily win, you're not trying to lose or anything like that, I think it doesn't matter.
There's not really like two ways to say it.
In scrim, you keep losing, keep losing, keep losing. You lose confidence. You lose your anger to like you hesitate to what I do. That's connected to the stage game. Then scrim actually matter.
Yeah.
So much. I think that's different. Yeah.
Everyone deep down, like if you don't have some ego to play League of Legends, you're just going to be trash at League of Legends. And I felt like we lost all of that like confidence and ego in our gameplay. So I just wanted to bring it back. And then the other thing is I wanted to have a little bit of fun.
Have 2
Like,
minutes.
I mean, I'm the least person that will say let's have fun together.
C9 prove triumphant.
But even I was like by the end, like, oh wow, this is really not fun anymore. So I kind of wanted people to just have some fun. But that's one of like my core memories from this year. That was a fun night, to be honest.
If we lose this one, we're in the long run.
Oh, let's bucket.
Me and Core are gonna win this tournament.
I don't know what's going on. I like can't eat. Food's like not going down. It feels like it's like stuck in my fucking, like right here. Obviously I'm getting it down, but like,
God, we need to come back
I don't
up
know,
to
weird
get
feeling.
That's already 20 minutes of review.
Oh.
what exactly? Wait, hold on. So I'm eating 5 eggs.
Our confidence.
Wow, that's
And
fucking
then,
cool.
And then you kind of realize it.
That's amazing. Wow. That is literally so fucking cool. Dude, Team Liquid has shit like this, and then you, like, look, you ask C9 to, like, get something, well, listen, you ask C9 to, like, get something that's, like, actually fucking useful, for, like, some, hold on, well, listen.
The second day, it's like, oh, okay, our confidence is shot. We can't see the game.
That's crazy, man. Holy shit.
And we're just frankly losing games off it, so it's starting to cause a lot of frustration. So we're going to swarm up to bottom side, guys. What are we doing? Like, how many? Can we do anything? He took the shot down as well? Alright, we need to stay really calm when we review this game. But we need to be able to get through to our team because they're playing exactly how we thought we were going to play. And we're dying to it over and over again. Nothing has changed. They're one game up, who cares? But we can't lose to things that are in the scouting doc, guys. Yep. If they came out and surprised us, there would be an acceptable loss. But they beat us exactly how we said we're going to beat us. So let's go out there and let's show that we're smart about the game. If we don't want to fight, don't go in a river, run them around the map. If we do want to fight, go into a river, skip your waves, and punch them in the face. Okay?
Okay, I just want to point out that doesn't help at all. Like, if I hear that, what do I do with it, right? Because as a pro player, you know that's not how the game works. You don't just arbitrarily decide that you're gonna fucking. It's so weird. Like, I'm also pondering, and it's not to take away anything from what Spawn's saying. I'm simply saying that, like, what the fuck does it even mean? If I'm sitting there, and I used to feel this way, right? Like, even in StarCraft, when I used to live in team houses and stuff, and sometimes the coaches would give talks or something about like the game, or like a series or something like this. And then I felt this way when I was living with like Samsung, right? Samsung White and Blue. And I would feel this way, and like, I don't know. When you say things that have nothing to do with the actual game, or when the pro player can tell that it has it's not practical. I don't know. I feel like it generates an alienating
the
feeling.
Time you've had that conversation,
Yeah.
it's like, just stop doing this thing. You're just like, you have a HP bar above your head. We're just all on like.
Because how does it make you play better? How does this phrase make you play better? Like, if I go to the behind the scenes thing, right? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is it? And again, I'm not, like, I'm speaking purely analytically here. Listen to what is being said.
To things that are in the scouting doc, guys.
We can't lose to things that are in the scouting doc, but you did. You did. And if they don't remember whatever it was that's in the scouting document, and you're about to go on stage for another game in 6 minutes, this doesn't do anything. Rather than saying that you can't lose to things that are in the scouting doc, if you can, or if there's something practical, or like fucking, you know, if we want to be pragmatic about things, then you immediately bring up whatever the fuck it is that's relevant in the scouting doc. Not just saying that you can't, it's not doing anything. It's just filler. It's just air. It's not doing anything. There's nothing practical about this, because every single pro player that's in the room right now is literally thinking about where they fucked up in lane, what the fuck happened to X team fight, what the fuck happened, you know, here, there, and fucking whatever, right? So either you look forward strategically, or you draw attention strategically, right? But when you speak in a roundabout way strategically, which I think this is what this sentence is doing, or like these sentences, I don't understand how it's ever helpful. And then the other fucking part, and I mean no disrespect to Impact, because I think Impact's English is basically like my fucking Korean, like, I do wonder when, like, also I don't know how fluent Core is, right? I think Spawn is a great fucking speaker. I think he speaks really fucking well. I do wonder how much is actually carried through to 2 out of the 5 players. I know that sounds fucking weird. It's just like it's a real fucking thing. Like, if I sit in a room with a Korean coach, or like with someone Korean, and they're like speaking motivationally, or they're trying to raise morale, or like any of these types of things, I'm gonna get like 70% of what they're saying, 80%, right? I'm gonna miss out on some things that might be emotionally nuanced, or like conveyed through, I don't know, fucking cadence, or like these types of things that maybe I'm not gonna pick up on. Like, I don't know.
There would be an acceptable.
If they came out and surprised us, I would be there.
But they beat us exactly how we said we're going to beat us. So let's go out there and let's show that we're smart about the game. If we don't want to fight, don't go in a river, run them.
If we don't want to fight, don't go in a river.
If we do want to fight, go into a river, skip your waves, and punch them in the face.
What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means. What does that mean without any context applied? I don't know. I like there would be no way for me sitting there immediately after a loss to hear this and then think something good. Actually, I probably wouldn't even hear it. I would probably tune it out because it has nothing practical with what's going on. Like I would probably not intentionally. I would probably just tune it out because like you know how like fucking human brains or like people whatever, you hear the first couple of words and then you get an idea of where it's going and then you start drawing fucking conclusions about where it's going, etc. And yeah, fucking you know what I'm saying. All right, so where are we on this? Okay, we're still not ready. Okay.
Nice. Okay. Let's go, boys.
Now, again, sometimes if people now also they're okay. I will say this though, there is the side of this which I'm not mentioning, which is if emotionally certain people struggle with certain things and they need to get out of their own heads, then stuff like this can be helpful. I don't necessarily. I could be totally fucking wrong, and if I'm wrong, then fuck, I'm fucking wrong on this. That could be what is happening. I find it's really difficult for me to believe that all 5 players respond like that. Or like that's what that is what these 5 players, etc. fucking respond to, right? Because there's never a one shoe fits all. That is totally possible. Like for instance, I think that like there are some players that I think they get in their heads, and rather than talking strategically or something, you need to get them out or you need to like calm them down. And I think that's the legitimate thing. And that would obviously have nothing to do with speaking about the game strategically or like any of the stuff that I just mentioned, right? That would just be much more in line with like what's being said right now. And I think that's totally fine.
I expect the players to put in 110%. We're at the real business end of the season. We wanted to run it. I can take it because we're like.
So let's fast forward again.
When it happens the first time, and you're like, "Hey, why did you push this wave?" Like, it's much easier to like take it at face value. But like, you know, the 15th time you've had that conversation, it's like just stop doing this thing. It's like you have a HP bar above your head. We're just all on like blinking HP bar. Like all the alarms are going off in the game. You're about to
go down.
Shit, I hope people really did a good job of refilling their HP bar because otherwise we're just all gonna one-shot each other as soon as we come back.
It's like, oh, you're getting pierced by Kalista E by like 1,000 times and then waiting for someone to press E.
It was just like a
okay, actually, maybe Core's English is like way better than I thought.
TL
Fuck.
not living up to their own expectations. They want to be a team that
But I think the comparison of me and Impact's English and Korean, I think is probably apt. I don't know.
I could tell at that stage that was when burnout was starting to kick in, and it kind of just rolled over into the scrims.
I remember looking at the scrim record one day, and we had lost like 27 scrims in a row, and I thought to myself, this is the worst performance I've ever seen in League of Legends in the history of the organization.
Went 0 and 27 in scrims. Holy shit.
It was bad.
This was like the first time I felt like, you know, we can't keep up with the season. Like the season was getting away with us.
We're in the next game. Oh, we got a minute.
I'm just gonna start hitting it now. Yeah, we should start hitting before. You guys can keep eye contacting champions.
Yeah.
There you go. You guys can match them.
I want to actually look at this way then. Yeah. If we can. Like, he drops no flash. If they go top side, I want to keep pretty back. He drops no flash.
I'll get rid of them and go Dragon Cyclone. I think we should still pick Dragon.
But then week 2 start was actually the complete opposite. Like everyone had had a day off, and like we came in and like we actually played really, really well as a team. Like we were alive in feedback. I remember Yun had a really good review one time where it was like, I can't get positioned like this. We actually learned a couple of things about Atakan. Impact was really on. And that really, like to me, defines our whole season, like across the 3 splits, is like, I don't think we were a bad team. I just think we were a really inconsistent team that struggled to learn because like we were so up and down and trying to fix those issues that we couldn't really get on top of them, to be honest.
When I look at the TL side, Andy Viego Blitzcrank,
if they get the initiation, it's going to be so nice for them.
Game 2, just slowly things began to crumble. Like my confidence in the series was low. I remember a point in the Annie game where it was like a 0 Mark Sante face checked me in one of the dragon fights. I'm pretty sure I got hit by like a Q3 and I ran away or something.
Guys, can you come?
I will go.
I just didn't do like what my job should have been at the time.
I think my ego that kind of broke.
What?
My like just decision making, everything. I guess connect with confident.
We had pretty solid early games and we had ourselves in positions where we could fight, and then we would lose a crucial fight in each of the games and then would kind of get run over.
I almost in draft.
We're just not going. We're just not going. Have we got ulti?
Thunder is good target.
Yeah.
Hiding first. Looking bad. Not good.
Beyond cannot free fire enough. He only gets the 1 as he will fall. 100 Thieves will go up 2-0.
How does it feel playing the games at the moment? Does it feel like they're just taking a lot of space on the map and we're not pushing them back?
Side and moving timing right. We're not late to fighting the fight. So I thought attack situation was awkward to me.
So whenever we group, we need to group right, so that we can make a play. Whenever we spread, nothing should happen, so that we can feel free to go side.
Okay.
I think every process is like slow and bleeding.
Okay, because the way it looks to the coaches is that you guys have no balls and absolutely no courage. We drop Herald.
What does that mean?
We kill one person.
Yeah, not going.
Herald's crashing into mid turret. My jungler's running to crab. You're running to a side lane. You're running to a side lane.
Yeah.
We're not even crashing our Herald on the mid turret. Like, if I'm being honest,
Yeah, the tempo is so slow.
what you guys are doing is playing like f***ing cowards.
Wait, what game? I want to actually see. I want to see. Okay, TL versus. I actually want to see what Spawn is talking about. I want to see, because I remember there was something that made it on Twitter where Spawn like flamed someone for like letting Inspired into River, and just said that like Inspired must have like some crazy aura because Inspired doesn't have Flash. And like, I remember talking about it with Inspired that like Spawn basically got 2 of the TL players to agree that Inspired shouldn't be able to go into River, and like it was just totally wrong. Because there's nothing. If basically if they don't let Inspired into the River, they would fucking die. Like there was something like that. TL versus 100 Thieves. What game? All right, so Quid Isla. Wait, let me see. What game is this? Isla's on fucking Recon. Game 2? Is it game 2?
They ended up getting a free kill off that, and now they suddenly had.
Okay, so all right, so what's going on here? All right, so all right, hold on. I need to see this. I'm so sorry. All right, so they summon. All right, so they summon the Rift Herald.
To go side.
Okay.
I think every process is.
You're running to a side lane.
I'm gonna find it.
Yeah.
Herald's courage. We drop Herald. We kill one person.
Yeah, not going.
Herald's crashing into mid turret. My jungler's running to crab. You're running to a side lane. You're running to a side lane.
Yeah.
We're not even crashing our Herald on the mid turret. Like, if I'm being honest.
You can't crash Herald mid. It's a complete waste of time. What? They're doing everything right. There's a wave on your turret, you crash the Herald into mid, the turret goes to this, and nothing else happens. You want the whole wave in top to die, and then you want to slow down your jungle clear? Also, the Blitz Hook is totally fake. The Blitz Hook's totally fake. Even if you crash the Herald into, you crash the Herald into the turret, maybe you guys auto? There's no Tibbers. The Blitz Hook's totally fake because you can't consistently expect to hit it. So that's a really fake thing. So you have a wave going into top. You have all of your jungle camps up. You have bot wave. Bot wave is shoving into the opponents. Scion is going to miss a wave. You also had a wave on your turret. They're not doing anything wrong. What? They're doing nothing wrong. They're absolutely not doing anything wrong. If that was an RTS game, they're not doing anything wrong. You clear your jungle camps. You clear your jungle camps. You push out top lane. You shove the next top wave. And then after you shove the next top wave, you see where Cassante allocates. Or like, yeah, what?
Yeah, the tempo is so slow.
What you guys are doing is playing like f***ing cowards. They're hitting dragon in my face. We're playing 50-50 smite. 3 tanks are in front of us. 2 carries are in Africa. We actually see them clearly on your screen. They engage. You don't ult anyone. You walk back and stand on top of Viego and let him die. Like, let's have some balls. Let's fight with some conviction. Let's go out there and not let them just walk in our face every single time and actually hit some.
Okay, and again, okay, I don't know. Like, when I hear this, it doesn't mean it. I don't know. But then again, I don't know.
Someone. How is this Rakan jumping over my Scion and my Annie to kill my Yanara 4 fights in a row? We need to go first. Do you know how many times I've heard, hey guys, next fight we need to go first, and then watch them walk up in our face and just ult us again? We went first 0 times this game. Core keeps saying it. The season can't end like this, boys.
I don't know. Maybe there's also a chance that like the personality types on the team react to something like this because emotionally they need it, because otherwise they get trapped in their own mind. That's a thing. It's not that inherently like there's absolutely no value to what he's saying. Analytically, there's no value to what he's saying. It's absolutely useless. If I'm in the room, I can't respond to anything that he's saying. I would completely tune it out. Because it is emotion without any logic. That's the way I would interpret it, right? And there's going to be some players that are naturally like that, but then there's going to be some players that actually do respond to what he's saying because it is emotion without logic, and that's what they need. Because they need to be ripped out of their own emotion, which is a negative cycle, and it's harming them, right? And so there are some people like that, right? They get in their own heads, they get trapped, and they need someone that they feel comfortable or confident in to help remove them from that negative fucking funk. And so it's just difficult. But in the same vein, if that is the case, then I don't understand why incorporate gameplay talk when you could just do it different. I don't know.
Our fundamental skill level was not
Oh my god.
up to the place.
I don't know.
We can beat 100 deaths easily now.
It's felt like we're always following them. And even when we made like very good individual plays, it didn't even feel like a progress thing forward.
Team Liquid on the approaches to these objectives have struggled. 100 Thieves currently are holding.
I do agree with one thing that he said though. At least that was like analytical in the sense that yes, TL was griefing and that they were never first on that. Because that was my same criticism in that game, which was obviously APA was completely fucking shitting the bed on Annie.
I'm coming. Rise left side, rise no flash.
There's no flash, there's no flash.
Implosion impact, you're alone. GG.
GG guys.
Watch. I mean, to be honest, when we lost, I was like, wow, we were so f***ing shit. We don't know how to play League of Legends.
Amen.
I was like, I didn't think anyone knew how to play the game. I can't.
So wrong to like lose like that because I was sad.
The LTA logo is so cool.
Obviously, the Umpty situation happened like midway split 2, and he joined probably one of the worst team environments that existed, and was a very positive teammate the whole time. I think tried his best, and I think that
He's self-soothing.
I think tried his best.
Which is
and
this.
I think that, you know, we won 2 championships together in 3 splits. We came second once, 4th, and now 6th, whatever you want to call it. I think probably got to go away and find a little bit more passion for the game at the moment. It was a pretty rough split. So yeah, I think I'll have a chat to Ian separately as well. But I think we kind of let ourselves down. And I'm not perfect. Like, I think I could have done a lot of things better as well. But I can't believe this is the flaw of the team that, you know, 12 months ago was taken.
So this is one of the talks where I can sort of agree. Like,
our ceiling was so
I don't think
high,
anything's.
but our floor is, like,
Yeah, I don't know.
terrible.
That's what I mean. I think that there's ways to talk that
this year
doesn't
at different points, I think
incorporate
we need to
gameplay
get way
stuff
more
that
out of multiple
I don't know.
different people. I think at the start of the year, we need to get more out of Rainover, but he really rallied towards the end of the year. I think that Ian and Simon's relationship took a little bit too long to get going. Obviously, I couldn't fix the Umpty situation at all, which, you know, like haunts me a little bit. We should have.
Couldn't fix the Umpty situation. I really hope that this offseason uncovers some shit. That's like,
right. Like last year, we were the
fucking
best
hell,
team
man.
in the
It-
West.
like
If your
it's
peak is
not
the
my
best team in
place,
the West
but I
and your
really do
floor is
hope that the
sixth
Umpty
best
stuff
team in
actually
your own
like
region, and you don't
fucking
have
comes
regrets,
out.
then that probably means you're not. Big
I think
enough
some
to
stuff is
respect
known,
it.
but I really hope
There's
that
definitely
the actual Umpty stuff comes out.
I could share.
I think
Because it's fucking horrible.
As an organization has grown so much. You know, we're over 300 employees. We have offices all around the world. We're in over 20 different games.
And obviously, I'm
We have
not
an
referring to
enterprise
the
business that
obvious
scales outside
horrible
of
fucking
esports and
thing
into
that
gaming.
he's dealing with. I'm talking about something
We're
else.
massive. We're the largest esports team in the entire world. I haven't been able to give the time to League of Legends that I desire.
Is Team
and
Liquid actually larger than T1?
Together, and I have built the best roster that we can put together, and I have given that absolute, unequivocal direction to Spawn and Dodo. We need to set the right pieces around Jan.
Next year, the golden boy on my right playing it very cool with his 2-year contract. I really believe in. If you actually truly regret something,
That setup that Spawn has with like the
change
fucking
your
7 monitors, that's
and do better
crazy
the next
cool.
time,
That
you're
is
gonna be a
so
better coach
fucking
or a better
cool.
player. That's what my goal is now, is to take all that regret that I do have and sit down with the people that
Yeah, I don't know.
trust
I mean,
and
I like listening to Spawn every time he talks. When it doesn't incorporate like the game thing, and I'm not like, I mean, there's like the thing that he said that I completely agree with, which was the Annie game and the team fights and stuff. But sometimes like things are said that I think are almost gaslighting players in the opposite direction. I don't think that's good. But I don't know. But then I don't know. I like. Other times, whenever I see like these clips and stuff, I think like, yeah, it's pretty good. No matter what, by the way, it's infinitely better than the fucking the Eastern coaches that just fucking yell, bitch, piss, and scream, and they literally fucking say nothing as they fucking go 900 games in fucking Gold 4 Korea. Like, it's, oh man.